Work-life balance is bullshit, and I'm gonna tell you why. People always ask me, Axe, why do you work so much when you don't have to? This is what I always tell them. The most important thing in life is to enjoy life and be happy. And when I work, it doesn't really feel like work. It feels like I'm getting more productive and I really enjoy it, and that's what makes me happy. To many people, my life looks unbalanced, but to me, it's perfectly balanced, as I spend the ideal amount of times on everything that makes me happy. I know what you guys are thinking. Just because it makes you happy doesn't mean it makes everyone around you happy, especially your significant others. So I know a lot of times your significant other might think you don't spend enough time with them. Well, how do you get around that? How do you explain it? Well, this is how I explain it. So what I do is I say this: do you want me to spend this much time with you and not be happy the whole time and not have like quality time? Or would you rather spend this much time, which is still a significant amount of time, but be very, very happy and be able to dedicate it and have quality time with you the whole time? Well, when you explain it that way, how can they argue? Of course they're gonna want you to spend this much time with them and have such quality time, then spend this much time with them, which is probably more than you need to, and just not be quality. Bamboo's taking notes. All right, that's what I'm gonna tell her. Now let me make something perfectly clear. Just because my life's perfectly balanced for me doesn't mean it's gonna be perfectly balanced for you. For example, if you like watching TV and reading books, well shit, I very rarely watch TV and I never read books. But I dedicate a good amount of time to jujitsu, my work, and my family. With all that being said, figure out what's important to you and makes you happy and structure your life around that. Another question I get asked all the time: even though you love what you're doing, how do you prevent yourself from getting burnt out? Shemo's ugly face. Oh wait, what? Wait a sec. So I wasn't supposed to say that part, huh? The way I don't get burnt out is I have a bunch of fun and relaxing routines that I fit into my normal regular schedule every single week. These are non-negotiable things that I have to do every single week because I know if I don't do them, then I will feel like shit. So for instance, I do jujitsu at least 4 days a week. I spend at least an hour and a half each day. I just love choking people out. It's so relaxing, it's so much fun, and it just makes the day go by so much better. Another thing I do that's super important that keeps me so calm every single week is I get massages every single week.
Every single week, I get massages every single week.
One regular one and one happy ending every single week. Oh my God.
It's like 7 people died in a fire in the Bronx last night. In a fire.
10 people died in the Bronx last night due to a fire that killed 10 people in the Bronx last night during a fire.
What now? The Bronx. What the hell are you talking about? Another thing that keeps me relaxed all week long is I get at least a couple massages every single week for about an hour and a half each. They literally just, man, after I get it, I feel so relaxed. I don't even know that I worked all day. The next thing I always incorporate is the sauna. I try to get in the sauna at least 4 or 5 nights every single week when I get home from work. Man, I just get in there, relax, think about different things, plan my next day, watch videos, and man, I fall asleep like a baby when I get out. Another thing is every single week, besides just staying in the office at my desk and being bored, I go to networking events. It's very fun. I get to go out and talk to all kinds of like-minded people and network and talk and have a lot of fun. Another thing I love to do is to go to cryotherapy a lot of days during the week. This just keeps me so relaxed. Like literally, no matter how I feel when I come out, I just feel like, oh man, like. Another thing I like to do every single month is go to my chiropractor once or twice a month. Man, as I'm going through there and when I leave, I feel so reset and realigned for the rest of the week and rest of the month. And of course, one of the most important and fun things that I do every single week that I look forward to every single weekend is spending a lot of time with the family and going on my date night every Friday night. So when I'm spending time with the family and going on date nights, every single week we do totally different things. Like we'll go to movies sometimes, we'll go to comedy clubs, we'll go out of town on short vacations, we'll go on trips, we'll go to the parks and play ball, we'll go to amusement parks, we'll go to arcades, we'll go to bowling, we'll go to putt-putt, we'll go throw axes, and then of course, we go to great dinners and have lots of good dessert afterwards. This is the quality time I love to spend with my family every single week. Yeah, I might not be spending this much time with them every week, but I definitely spend this much time and it's quality doing all this fun stuff. So the next time someone tells you to go fix your work-life balance, tell them to f off because you're happy with your life and you wouldn't change any of it. So if you don't want me to tell you to go f off and you want to have the perfect work-life balance, you better watch all my videos, like, subscribe, and comment on other videos you want to see me make. And of course, don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of them going forward.
This is what I always tell them, the most important thing in in life is to be happy, and for me, work makes me really happy.
Really?
Yeah, that's the first time.